Our nation is approaching 100 million as a number of people. So the electorate is much larger. Our elections are no longer classroom elections in our schools or even school elections where media is really irrelevant in those settings, but media becomes critical because of the ability of people to know and learn about it. Now, I am told the Chinese Communist Party doesn't believe in national, even on provincial elections, because in their argument, how can people really know about who the candidate should be on a scale of 90 million or 80 million or 100 million, or much less a billion people? So they believe the role of democracy is useful at the village level, because that's where people can know each other and decide who is the best person. But it is irrelevant on a provincial level in the case of China, because how can people know who is the best candidate among 100 or 200 people? In our case, we believe that Filipinos are smarter than the Chinese. So Filipinos can make a decision about somebody they only see on television, or they read in the papers, or even heard from somebody, or even somebody by virtue of a yellow ribbon they know already he's a good person. That's our the large electorate is important because media is the main tool for that electorate to know or understand. The second reason is that we are now even more globally integrated than ever in terms of economics. There's our fellow Filipinos, members of our families, are affected by the Dubai crisis. Our fellow Filipinos and members of our families are affected by the housing crisis in America, and so on. Communications, instant communication around the world, a culture, which are fundamentally the drivers of human concerns and interests. How will a voter decide on any issue in our country except on the basis of what that voter knows or understands? And let's face it, Filipino voters now know and understand much larger things, many things around the world, and that we have to contend with. The third result of that is that you have a very large electorate and a very complex informational environment, and within that we have group interests within the whole, which are more diverse, from gays to disabled, and even among the gays between lesbians and males and so on, and various concerns of diabetics, high blood pressure people, people with family history of cancer, and so on. The concerns are more diverse, and the stakes are seen as more important, therefore they are pursued with greater intensity. So the competition within our political environment becomes stronger. The result of this